Hello, friends, and welcome into the TexAgs Rewind presented by our good friends at Specs. One stop, all the perfect pairings from fine wines and spirits to gourmet bites. Find your favorites during the Thanksgiving sale at Specs. Cheers to savings. I said that with a big smile. All right, so Ella Ryan at the Angry Elephant News and Social Center. Your favorite part of the program was?
My favorite part of the program was Bucky McMillan. Buckyball starts tonight at 7 p.m. in Reed Arena, and it's just interesting to hear from our new head coach before the season starts.
Super pumped about that. Nick Savage, favorite part of the show was?
Marty Smith, because we're 8-0. And like he said, you shouldn't apologize for that.
Marty Smith knows how to wear a beanie. When I wear a beanie, I look like a homeless person.
That's a great point.
Right? Like, he looked like hip. Not like he's trying too hard to be a rapper, like just the right amount of beanie. Who else made the Rewind today?
OB and Billy Liucci.
Oh, great show. Check it out. It's the Rewind.
I think that I was looking on the internet last week and different national podcasts. And I saw more than a few that say Marcel should be in the lead.
Yep, I've seen that. Coach Saban talked about him this weekend, I believe, or on Thursday with Pat McAfee. He's in the top 4 odds, I believe, if you look at what Vegas is saying. So I think this is the appropriate amount of talk. And if they get to 11-1, 12-0, 10-2, I said that last night. If he's 10-2, he could. He possibly could. But at this point, it would feel like a collapse going 10-2 at this point.
Yeah. Look, Marcel. I said it last week, and I'll say it again. If Marcel can win it, if he plays the next 4 games like he's played the last 2, with the exception of taking out an interception. He had 2 interceptions at LSU. One was a bad read by him, so it's on him completely. The other one was a really good play by the LSU guy. And sometimes the other guys are going to make plays. But I think Marcel is, again, I think it looks to me like he's running more frequently. And I think that's something that makes him more dangerous.
Yeah. I really feel it would be amazing for the world, that stage, the Heisman stage, to see Marcel Reed speak. Like, to me, like, what we get to see on a weekly basis, and those who catch his interviews, I know he was with, who was he with? Kirk Herbstreit the other day. He's done a bunch of meetings recently. He was with Billy the other day. For the world to see this young man, the way he speaks, the way he loves this university, the way he kind of is slow to respond, he really is thoughtful with his answers. I just think he'd be a great ambassador on that world stage.
Well, he is, but, that's not going to factor in.
No. I'm just saying, for me, selfishly, I would like for people to see that.
I mean, he's a great kid, and he's an easy guy to root for, even if you have nothing to do with A&M.
Yeah. The other thing they asked me is what the expectations are for Buckyball, and I was like, I don't know if expectations are the right word. I'm excited about the brand of basketball there's going to be. I think they're going to be a team that may struggle a little bit in the beginning of SEC play as they figure out their identity. Right? But I think by the end of the year, you're going to see a team, and you're going to see a team that scores a lot of points. Not many coaches, and I don't even know if Saban could do this, but when you're on your second and your third string quarterback can have sustained success at the end of a season in the SEC and make a playoff run. That being said, you can have a game or two, and without a lot of film on Matt Zollers, who, by the way, is 18 years old, yes, he can rip it, but there's not a lot of film on him, and that does kind of worry me, especially when you have Ahmad Hardy who gets them going.
It's interesting, too, brother. I was reading an article this morning. I wish I knew the publication so that I could give credit, but Zollers is a Pennsylvania kid and chose Missouri over Penn State. And there was an article written at one of the publications up in Pennsylvania near where he grew up about he came into the varsity program as a freshman, and his high school coach was quoted in the piece saying he never looked like a 15-year-old. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally while these 18-year-old seniors are running at him. He always had that poise. And we saw that against Vanderbilt as well. This will certainly be the most difficult test he's ever seen because A&M is so damn athletic on the defensive side of the ball. They got dudes with bad intentions, wearing 9 and 21, and they just got some really NFL-level players. So this will be his most difficult task, and Missouri's going to have to be really unconventional in ways in order to get chunk yardage, I think. And Drink has that ability. He and his staff have that ability to use their perimeter guys, whether that's even in the Wildcats sometimes. They'll throw a different look and get chunk yardage that way. And I think they'll have to do that because, again, A&M's just so athletic defensively.
What do you read into A&M's record against teams in the SEC? Because I've seen a lot of folks on social media talk about A&M has beat teams that are 6-20 in the SEC.
Come on, man. They're 8-0. They're undefeated. I can't imagine. I don't know who those some people are on social media, but whoever they are, they're trying too damn hard.
If he's ready and can help you beat Texas in Austin, then you go do it. On the flip side, if you've played without him for several weeks and your offense is humming and your running backs are doing what they've been doing, and that game matters in terms of it's Texas and A&M, but it doesn't in terms of like if the Aggies are already locked into the SEC title game, then do you push him back, or can you wait and try to win an SEC title? Or if it's on the fence, even then, do you wait and he doesn't have to play until December, 19th or whatever, or New Year's Eve weekend if you get a bye? Like all of these things will be factored in when they get to a point that they think he's ready. And I think it's the question is it Texas? Is it an SEC title game? And then if it's still like, man, if we're going to this playoff and we could have a 100% healthier than he's been all year, Le'Veon Moss. It is kind of an interesting, but I think the timeline is he'll be. My thought is we'll see him in December, and if not, a week sooner. Again, there's no need to rush him. You are obviously better with him, but with the way Ruben's been playing, and you said EJ Smith against Arkansas, and then you saw Jamari Morrow against LSU. Amari Daniels is getting some quality touches. So I mean, you are in a situation where, look, your offense. How many points have they?
38.5 points per game.
Le'Veon got hurt in Florida, and then you played Arkansas. So you scored 34 when in the game he got hurt in early.
Right.
45 the next week, and 49 the week after that. So,
Bucky, last thing for me, just when you think about the way you've constructed this roster, I'm looking through it: senior, sophomore, senior, freshman, senior, junior. Like, you have all these veterans on your team. Did it make maybe that transition with guys that understand what it's like at the college game? Maybe this transition to get them up to speed for this season?
Yeah, no, it helps, man. We have an older group, and that I can't tell you how important that is in college basketball, because you're looking at the success of a lot of teams. They always say three things. Okay, you want to be old, you want to be deep, and you want to have continuity. Okay, you want to be old because they have old eyes, they have experience, they've seen it, they know what it's like, they can fight through the duration of the season. At this point, someone's told them they're not the greatest player ever. Right, some of these high school players have not been told that yet, and they don't understand.
Yeah,
you want to be deep because you're going to have to sustain injury. And in college basketball, the season's long. Guys are going to get tired. You need depth. Okay, we are old, and we have depth. You will see 10, 11 guys playing this game, and that's even with McKenzie out. We have depth, and then you want continuity. And that's the third piece. We don't have that yet. Like we just for obvious reasons, we only brought one player put on an Aggie jersey before. But that's what we have this time for, so that we can come together as a unit. This group, though, I will say, and you're always going to get the real from me, guys. I'm not that coach that doesn't keep it real. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, I tell you when we're doing good, tell you when we're doing bad, tell you when we got to grow. You'll always get that from me. Now, I see things in a positive light because I know where our program is headed long term, but you're going to get that from me. I'll say this group has really, when we all got here, weren't passing the ball great, probably the shots they were taking weren't exactly what we were looking for. They have really, I hate to say bought in, because sometimes, that's not the right term, but for lack of better words, they've all bought in to trying to play for each other. And sometimes in game one, you can be a little too excited, but this group passes the ball well, and they really understand that to win, it's going to take great team play, not just great individual play. And so that continuity may come together sooner than most teams if you had that many new players.
Bucky, I appreciate it, man. Good luck tonight. We'll be watching.
Looking forward to it, Bucky. See you tonight.
I appreciate you guys.
Thanks,
Talk
buddy.
soon.
All right, Ella, I want you to wrap up the show, tell the people what to do, and somehow use shack it in your close.
It can't be the last thing you say either.
In the middle.
Well, okay, I don't like this part of it.
Why
Okay,
am I
I'll
laugh
try
like
mine.
an old sinister man? Okay, anyway.
Okay, make sure to like and subscribe and follow all our TexAgs platforms. And tune in tomorrow and join the conversation by texting, commenting, and calling. You can also try and tune in and looking like Billy and David by wearing your own shackets from Duck Camp.
Did you like when I went all cholo or no?
No.
Yes.
You like that part?
Yes. Take it to no layups.
Hey, Holmes, taking this to no layups. I'm allowed to. I'm in the community. I can say it. We'll see you then.